Kim Kardashian has always been a cultural shapeshifter. Over the past decade, she has evolved from reality TV icon to global brand builder, criminal justice advocate, and determined law student. Each pivot has surprised people, challenged assumptions, and invited the public to rethink who she is. But even the most carefully charted journeys come with obstacles, and this week, Kardashian found herself facing an academic stumble that captured the internet's attention in an unexpected way. After revealing that she fell short on one portion of a recent law exam, Kardashian made a comment that instantly went viral. She jokingly declared ChatGPT her frenemy. The remark, equal parts humorous and self-aware, struck an immediate cultural chord. It wasn't just celebrity news, it was a moment that merged modern studying habits, the pressures of legal education, and the complicated relationship many people have with artificial intelligence. The setback that sparked a conversation. Kardashian has been open for years about her non-traditional path toward becoming a lawyer. Balancing business ventures, media responsibilities, family life, and legal studies is already a formidable task. Using AI tools to help bridge the gaps in her schedule seemed logical. ChatGPT had become a regular part of her routine, assisting with concept breakdowns, mock questions, and explanations of complex legal principles. But in recounting her exam experience, Kardashian admitted that relying on AI had created a subtle trap. Everything the AI told her sounded polished and convincing, which gave her the impression that she had mastered material she hadn't fully internalized. In a moment of relatable honesty, she joked that ChatGPT can be a little too helpful, the kind of friend who gives advice that sounds brilliant but leaves you unprepared for real-world challenges. Legal exams, of course, demand more than clear explanations. They require structured reasoning, precise rule recall, and the ability to analyze facts under pressure. Even a beautifully phrased summary cannot replace the mental practice needed to spot issues, apply doctrines, and articulate conclusions with the rigor graders expect. Thus the frenemy label was born. Why the word frenemy hit home? People immediately understood what she meant. The relationship between humans and AI is increasingly personal, supportive, helpful, and convenient, but also confusing, limiting, or overwhelming at times. Kardashian's comment tapped into a shared sentiment. AI can boost you up or subtly trip you, sometimes in the same session. The word frenemy perfectly captured that tension. It implied affection and frustration in equal measure. It signaled that she wasn't blaming technology but acknowledging how easy it is to mistake smooth answers for true comprehension. And by giving the AI a personality, she turned a private learning complication into a lighthearted narrative that felt accessible to millions of people who use similar tools every day. Public reaction, humor, support, and a reality check. The internet lit up with memes and commentary. Fans posted jokes about ChatGPT, overshadowing the study guide, writing too well for its own good, or leading her down a procedural rabbit hole. People drew parallels to autocorrect fails, GPS mishaps, and every digital assistant that has ever misunderstood a simple question. But beyond the humor, many responded with an impressive amount of empathy. Law students and attorneys noted that legal exams are hard for everyone. Even full-time students frequently struggle with the analytical style required. Many applauded Kardashian for continuing to push through setbacks while juggling an enormous workload. Others turned the discussion into something larger, a reflection on how students worldwide are adjusting to learning in the age of AI. While AI can simplify explanations, it cannot replace the internalization needed for high-stakes exams. Kardashian's moment became a real-time case study in the evolving rules of engagement between education and technology. A broader lesson about learning with AI. The episode highlights a crucial point. People are still figuring out how to use AI effectively. There is no handbook for learning alongside a tool that can instantly break down, rephrase, or summarize almost any concept. The convenience is undeniable, but so is the danger of mistaking that convenience for mastery. Many educators advocate using AI not as a content generator, but as a Socratic partner, something that challenges your reasoning rather than doing the reasoning for you. AI is best deployed to check your logic after you attempt a problem, quiz you on material you've already studied, break down concepts you've tried to explain yourself, clarify misconceptions, not replace the learning process. Kardashian's frenemy moment embodies this evolving relationship. It's not about technology being good or bad, it's about how humans adapt to a new way of thinking, one where digital tools can be both crutch and catalyst. Her legal goals remain unshaken. In spite of the setback, Kardashian made it clear that she remains committed to completing her legal journey. Her interest in law stems from personal history as well as activism. Her father, Robert Kardashian, was deeply influential to her. Her extensive work in criminal justice reform, petitioning for clemency, spotlighting wrongful convictions, and advocating for policy reforms, has given her hands-on exposure to the system she hopes to one day practice within. The public has watched her handle multiple failed attempts at earlier exams, only to come back stronger. Every setback has been followed by an eventual triumph. To many, that persistence is more admirable than passing everything on the first try. From a private study session to a cultural moment, what makes this particular moment noteworthy is not the exam score itself, but what it represents culturally. Kardashian's comment turned the spotlight towards something millions are experiencing: the messy transition to studying, working, and creating in a world shaped by artificial intelligence. In previous eras, a celebrity failing part of a professional exam might have been framed as a scandal or embarrassment. Today, the narrative is different. It becomes a digital age human story, one where the challenge isn't just the exam, but the learning process evolving around it. Kardashian's honesty reminds people that success isn't linear, technology isn't magic, and everyone is still learning how to coexist with the powerful digital tools now woven into daily life. A reset, not a roadblock. Kardashian has said that she plans to refine how she uses AI going forward. Instead of relying on smooth explanations, she intends to practice more actively, use AI to test her reasoning, and focus on building the analytical, muscle memory that legal exams require. It's a shift many students could benefit from, and one that shows she's adapting rather than retreating. The truth is, setbacks like this one are often the turning points that lead to deeper mastery. Passing the exam is still entirely within reach, and the experience has already added a memorable chapter to her unconventional legal journey. Conclusion: a modern lesson in ambition and adaptation. Kim Kardashian calling ChatGPT a frenemy is more than a joke. It is a snapshot of what it means to learn, strive, and navigate ambition in the AI era. It reflects the joys and frustrations of using powerful tools that sometimes obscure the hard work real mastery requires. It highlights perseverance in the face of public pressure. And it shows that even those living in the spotlight can experience the same modern dilemmas as everyone else. Her journey continues, shaped by determination, humility, tech-era growing pains, and the willingness to laugh at herself. And if anything, the moment has made her story more relatable, more human, and more emblematic of the complicated world we are all learning to navigate.